Let me stop playing this shit. What's poppin', pumpkins? That Candy Crush shit to get a bitch fired from work. Fucking addictive ass game. So let's just get into the tea and the rant of this new video. I have a significant problem with people who are bullies. I don't like people who use their popularity or their fame or their notoriety to intimidate or bully or persuade or finagle a situation into obscurity and bullshit. I have a serious problem with people like that. I was bullied more than half my fucking life, so to watch somebody else do that to somebody else, I have a significant problem with. And now that I am at a space and a confidence where I will blast your ass into fucking oblivion and have you seeking psychiatric help behind some shit like that, I don't tolerate it. I have a problem with people who think it is their place to pump other people's tea also. There are some people, like I said in another video, no business having bitches, who have made it your business to put other people's business on blast. Why? Because you have none of your own. And not particularly because it's the most interesting business to put out in the street. Only because it's more interesting than your business, bitch. You bitches need a library card and a passport. Like, I don't know what the fuck to do about y'all. But we are going to get into that right now. So I head to this soiree in the Northampton, in the Northamptons with, like I said, my squirrel friend, Nina, Good Judy, and Stacy. The event that we went to was very, I don't want to say this without sounding pretentious, but it was a kind of exclusive affair, which also meant you're not really judging anybody on anything there because you're just enjoying your fucking self. Well, when I get there, you know, we're enjoying, there's some art, there's an art exhibition going on, and I'm enjoying the art, I'm enjoying the company. There's people in all walks of life, in all walks of industries there. I meet this young man who, let me get these off when I say this. I love the vagina. Love the vagina. Vagina. Love it. This man was beautiful. Beautiful. Like, significantly fantastic to look at. And then his diction was great. I mean, he was clearly intelligent. Like, I might, if I was a lesser human being, be convinced to walk on the wild side. But I'm not. So, see, pussy, here I am. I don't like the P word, so we're just gonna strike that. And I do mean the word, not the, you know what I'm talking about, whatever. This beautiful being, we'll call him Scott. Scott decides to chat me up. Scott and I are chatting for about 15 minutes. And I guess every once in a while there's, like, you know, some flirtations going on, but, you know, that's about as far as it's going because we know where I'm headed. At some point, Scott walks away, goes to get us some drinks, to get himself a drink, or what the fuck ever he's doing. Stacy brings her happy bony ass the fuck over to me. Now, if you saw my other video, I said, I don't really know Stacy like that. We run in the same circles, but bitch, I don't know you. We know of each other, but you ain't no squirrel friend of mine. And she's like,
so what did you Scott talking about?
The art on the wall. I don't want to converse with you, bitch, but let's get through it. And she goes,
I think he's attracted to you. I see him flirting with you.
Are we in 5th fucking grade? Like, I think he liked you. Do you like him? Like, bitch, beat it. So I'm like, I just nod my head like, whatever. It's okay. Not like it's gonna be the first man ever attracted to me. And then she says,
you know she's a girl.
So I go, excuse me? And Stacy says,
Scott is a girl.
Already, I've peeped you out, Shady McShaderson. So I say, no, that's a man. Oh, girl. I'll text you back. And she says,
no, that's a girl. Like, she was born a girl.
I said, no, that's a man. So then she's not peeping the shade and starts to get, like, indignant about it. And it's like,
I'm telling you, I know her, and she is a girl. Her name is...
She starts to tell me what his birth name was. And I'm like, just stop yourself, nosy bitch. What he wants me to know, he will let me know. Nobody asked you to report the news. Now you take that and the latest nigga news, you take it all across the room. Because at that point, I was offended for Scott. Now here's the tea. I had already peeped the tea. I already figured out that Scott was trans. That's not my place, nor your place, bitch, to tell me about Scott's tea. What Scott got going on in his life is his business. I was not fucking Scott. I wasn't going to fuck Scott. Me and Scott ain't got no fucking kids together. This nigga was not gonna feed, fuck, or clothe me. So I don't understand why any of this was gonna be any part of my motherfucking business. And the damn straight wasn't none of this bitch's business to fucking tell me. So when you jump out your fucking mouth the minute that this young man walks away to tell me his personal business, which is up to him to disclose. It's not like you was like, oh, now she gonna fuck for sure. Let me like, Gert. It's not like you had to like jump in and be like, ah, stop. You do know that y'all, like, at least ask a bitch, like, you gonna hook up because there's some extra going on over there. No. So you all up in the motherfucking Kool-Aid sharing business. And I thought that was uncool. Why are you running around pumping this motherfucker's tea? That's not your place. We not, you know, good squirrel friends. So it's not like you was telling me that because, you know, you want to be on the lookout for a bitch and make sure that the bitch don't get caught out there and some more extra shit. No, you did it because you was a nosy, big mouth ass bitch with no business of your fucking own. Now, I have a serious issue with people who feel like they just need to run their fucking gub and tell other people's business. So I had a choice at this point because I didn't dismiss this hoe just like I said I did. Bitch, you know, take you the latest nigga news all the fuck the way over there. She was like, oh, like I was the latest nigga news. Shout out to Jan Jackson. So she scoots it, and now I'm left with an option, a couple of options. I can either pretend that this never happened and continue my conversation with Scott. I can tell Scott, yo, this bitch is pumping your tea to everybody that'll fucking listen. Or, now I know that Scott is trans, I can try to holler. I chose to act like I never heard the conversation and treat Scott like the man that he presented himself with to me as. Because I'm a lesbian and I don't want to be with a man. And if Scott was hollering at me because he thought I was a trans, dear Lord, a straight woman, well then that's not the deal. And I'm a lesbian. Unless I can eat the box, this isn't going to work. So Scott came over. And, you know, we continued to have a wonderful evening. And for the simple fact to irritate the shit out this hoe, I was specially holding on and clinging to Scott like this was gonna be my man. By the end of the evening, Scott became my good Judy. And Stacy, you can suck all types of dirty dicks. I also realized that Stacy and women like Stacy tend to like to make a situation about themselves because, like I said, they have no fucking business of their own. Now, I'm not gonna front. This is gonna sound a little awkward and probably narcissistic in some kind of way, and it is a bit, but I like to believe that everybody wants to have sex with me. Not everybody likes me. Everybody might not even think I'm pretty, but I'm pretty convinced that 95% of the people I come in contact with want to fuck me. It's just a fact. You want to fuck me right now, don't you? I know you do. I know. Swear to give. Whatever. But I don't treat 95% of the people that I come in contact with like, hey, I know you want to fuck me. That's just crude. This bitch will make a simple situation completely about her. For instance, we're watching some display. It's an artistic display where there are, shut them kids up. You hear them little badass fucking kids hollering in the background? Cut it apart. Ugh. Anyway, so there happens to be like this naked chick who's like in this like amazing like Trevor Brown-esque art exhibit. She's like bound and just like bleeding, and it was amazing. I don't know. I like Trevor Brown. If you don't know about this artist, check him out. Love him. He does this stuff called baby art, but that's a whole nother subject. Anyway, so we're watching this, and the chick is like doing this like kind of writhing, painful, erotic movement. Why is Stacy like...
You spoke to her earlier. I know she's totally doing this for me.
Bitch, this is the exhibit. It's not about you. She's gonna keep doing this same motion when we walk away. Really? I'm thinking I'm tripping because, you know, mother had a couple cocktails and then that's what it do. It do what it do. So I come to find out that this bullhead heifer is trying to hook my good Judy up with Scott. Bitch, first you pump his tea to me that he's trans, and now you trying to hook my gay boyfriend up with him. How the fuck did you think that was gonna work? I can't with some motherfuckers. I simply cannot, and I won't. Last night was everything, though. I mean, the the shenanigans, the hoopla. Oh my god. And shout out to the strange white man that sucked my toes. Yeah, I have a clusterfuck of very strange friends. I'm a very strange person myself. So when he offered, I was like, my feet stink. And he was like, that's what I want. And if it was not for the fact that the kettle one was flowing, I would have kept my shoes on. But, so that is the end of this rant and me just wilding the fuck out on this camera. I was debating whether or not to, I don't even know, y'all tell me. I have a girlfriend who said, Naja, you should talk about your first orgasm. I was like, in a YouTube video? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, my first time I had sex or the first orgasm? She's like, the first orgasm, girl. And I was like, oh, Lord. And then my other boyfriend was like, you should talk about the first time you was with a woman, Naja. And I was like, what, dude? These pumpkins, I don't talk to them about sex. And then they were like, well, why not? I don't know. Is that something y'all want to hear Mother talk about? Y'all want to hear Mother talk about the sex? Because I am quite crude about it. So I don't know if you want to have one of those type of, that's an after midnight YouTube. I don't know. You tell me if that's something you want to talk about. Because if it is, we are definitely going to have to get some alcoholic endorsements in this house for me to just start spilling the gods about that. Lord, I don't know if y'all can handle that type of shit. I don't know if I can handle that type of shit. Okay, shout out to Team Sock on the door. I will get back at y'all. I'm sounding crazy. I'm looking crazy. I'm going to edit some shit. Love you. Rate, comment, subscribe. Is that what you're supposed to say? I don't like saying that. I feel like, ooh, that's just awkward. Okay, whatever. Bye.